What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. I'm reacting to the huge difference between European sport fans and American sport fans. I myself went to experience a European football atmosphere the other day. I think the video is going to be coming out soon, or probably out already. I'll be dropping the link. It was crazy. Atmosphere is unreal. So Europeans don't play with sports, football most precisely. But let's see what the major difference is. I think I've heard that the American atmosphere is always like bad, like really, really bad.
Sports fans around the world bring unmatched passion and energy to the games they love.
And look at this, a crazy fan has run out onto the court.
Comparing fans in the USA to those in Europe,
This has
the
to be
contrasts are both
Europe.
fascinating and profound.
This is US.
From chants to traditions, let's explore the biggest differences that define these two vibrant fan cultures. Chants and songs.
No, I can't tell the difference. Oh,
Songs.
sorry. This was. I thought that was Anfield. Yeah, that's Anfield.
In Europe, sports chants
Where
and
is
songs
this?
are an art form deeply ingrained in the fabric of fan culture. From the raucous terrace chants of English football to the operatic anthems of Italian ultras, these songs often carry historical, political, and regional significance. They're not just about supporting the team.
Yeah.
They're about creating an atmosphere that intimidates opponents and unites
Yeah.
fans. For example, Liverpool FC's iconic
Liverpool,
"You'll Never
I'm
Walk
telling
Alone"
you.
isn't just a chant,
Yeah,
it's a declaration of unity. Similarly, in Germany,
And
fans
to be honest, right, I as a United fan I feel jealous about their chants. It's so good. Like when I listen to it, I'm like, oh no, you shouldn't be liking this. But it's so good. I'm not gonna lie.
meticulously choreograph chants to create a synchronized spectacle that can last the entire game.
This is the US, definitely.
In contrast, American sports chants tend to be simpler and repetitive, often focused on rallying the team with phrases like defense.
It's a bit cringe. That I believe that we will win. I'm sorry. That's a bit cringe. I believe that we will win.
Phrases like defense or let's go, team name. While energetic, these chants don't usually have the same depth or cultural resonance. Instead, the emphasis is often on the showmanship of cheerleaders and mascots to galvanize the crowd. Culture and identity. In Europe, sports are deeply intertwined with local identity and history.
Yeah.
A football club is often a symbol of its city or region.
Yeah, it's not just about city. Like you see different people from different parts of the world supporting a particular club. For example, Manchester United, there is no game day where you don't see a tourist from different countries. It's always full. 75,000 capacity is always full because every day you see different people coming from different parts of the world, from China, from Africa, from Nigeria, from anywhere in the world, just to see Manchester United. So yes, it is more like a representation of the city, but it also extends to other parts of the world.
Representing decades, if not centuries, of heritage. The fierce rivalries between clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid, or Celtic and Rangers, are not just about sports, but also about politics, religion, and class divides. European fans often see themselves as custodians of their club's legacy. Supporting a team is a lifelong commitment, often passed down through generations. This intense loyalty manifests in rituals, pilgrimages to historic stadiums, and unyielding support even in the face of failure.
Yeah.
In the USA, sports are more commercially driven, with franchises often changing cities based on financial incentives. While fans are incredibly loyal, the connection is more focused on entertainment and the present performance of the team, rather than...
exactly. For example, why are there commercials in the middle of a game? Like, that's just so weird. I don't know.
Deep-rooted, more focused on entertainment and the present performance of the team, rather than deep-rooted historical ties. Tailgating parties, Super Bowl commercials, and halftime shows emphasize the event's social and entertainment aspects rather than its historical or cultural significance. Humor and rivalries, from banter to bitter feuds. Humor is a universal part of sports fandom, but its expression varies significantly between the USA and Europe. In the USA, rivalries are often characterized by playful banter and friendly competition. Fans create clever signs, memes, and witty chants to poke fun at opponents in a way that feels lighthearted and inclusive. Even in intense rivalries like Yankees versus Red Sox or Lakers versus Celtics, there's usually a sense of mutual respect underlying the competition. The humor often leans into pop culture references and creative wordplay, making it accessible and entertaining for a wide audience. In Europe, humor in sports fandom takes on a sharper edge and is often deeply rooted in cultural and historical context. Rivalries such as the North London Derby, Arsenal versus Tottenham, or the Milan Derby, AC Milan versus Inter,
crazy.
bring an intensity that can border on hostility. The chants and banter here are more biting, sometimes brutal, reflecting the deep-seated emotions tied to club history, regional pride, and political undertones. Creativity.
The difference is just so much. Like the game I went to yesterday, it was almost like they were trying to fight us. And they would have if they had the opportunity, if there were no securities there. It's just a different world when it comes to sports here in Europe.
Flags, tifos, and tailgates. European fans are renowned for their creativity in supporting their teams. Tifos elaborate, large-scale visual creativity in supporting their teams.
Oh my God.
Tifos
elaborate,
large-scale visual displays created by fans are a hallmark of European stadiums. These displays often involve intricate choreography, giant banners, and pyrotechnics, transforming stadiums into living, breathing works of art. Additionally, fans in Europe take pride in creating bespoke chants and visual spectacles tailored to specific matches, often working together for weeks to plan these displays. The integration of local art, culture, and traditions into these efforts makes each display unique. In the USA, creativity shines in different ways. Tailgating before games is a unique tradition where fans gather in parking lots to cook, drink, and celebrate before heading into the stadium. This practice, blending food, music, and camaraderie, creates a festive pregame atmosphere that sets American sports apart. Moreover, the costumes, face paint, and elaborate signs seen at NFL and college football games highlight the individual flair of American fans. This creativity is often fueled by the competitive spirit of fans vying to be noticed on jumbotrons or by TV cameras, adding a personalized touch to the overall spectacle. Accessibility and atmosphere. European stadiums are designed to prioritize atmosphere and accessibility. Ticket prices are generally lower than in the USA, making it possible for a broader section of society, including working-class fans, to attend matches. The compact design of European stadiums ensures that fans are close to the action, fostering a cauldron-like atmosphere with deafening chants and intense passion. This layout also creates a sense of inclusivity, where the game feels like a communal event rather than a commercialized spectacle. In contrast, attending a major American sporting event often comes with a hefty price tag, including high ticket prices, parking fees, and expensive concessions.
So what's the average amount?
Larger and more luxurious American stadiums are designed with comfort in mind, featuring spacious seats, high-end suites, and advanced technology. While the atmosphere can be electric, it's often driven by spectacle, with massive jumbotrons, dramatic light shows, and elaborate halftime entertainment stealing the spotlight. The energy feels more orchestrated and centered around creating a show rather than the organic, collective fervor seen in European stadiums. Community and belonging, a tale of two cultures. In Europe, being a fan often means being part of a tight-knit community.
Definitely.
Local pubs, supporter clubs, and fan forums are vital spaces where fans gather to discuss, debate, and bond over their shared love for the team. These communities extend beyond match days, fostering lifelong friendships and a sense of belonging. American sports fans also value community, but the experience is often more individualistic. Social media and fantasy leagues have created new ways for fans to engage with sports, often focusing on individual players rather than teams. While tailgating and fan clubs exist, the sense of local identity is less pronounced compared to Europe. Fan involvement in decision-making. European fans often play an active role in the decision-making processes of their clubs. In countries like Germany,
to be honest, yes, but some clubs don't like to include their fans. Some clubs just take decisions and just expect the fans to deal with it, and I think that's wrong. But there's some countries where it happens. I think in Italy it does happen, in Spain to some extent, in Germany a lot, but yeah, in England not so much. It's just a few clubs that practice that.
50+1 rule ensures that fans maintain majority control over their clubs, preventing private investors from taking over entirely. This fan-centric model fosters a sense of ownership and accountability, making supporters feel integral to the club's success. In the USA, sports teams are primarily owned by private individuals or corporations, with little input from fans. Decisions are often made with profitability in mind, which can sometimes alienate the fan base. While American fans are passionate, their influence on team management is significantly less compared to their European counterparts. Matchday rituals, tradition versus entertainment. European match days are steeped in tradition. Fans often gather at local pubs before the game, sing club anthems, and march together to the stadium.
Yes.
The rituals are as much a part of the experience as the game itself, creating a sense of continuity and shared history. In the USA, match days are more about entertainment and spectacle. From elaborate pre-game shows to fireworks and celebrity performances, the focus is on creating a larger-than-life experience. While this approach appeals to a broader audience, it lacks the intimate, ritualistic feel of European match days. Media coverage and storytelling.
To be honest, of course it's about entertainment, but there is passion in it. Football is like a religion to many people in the UK. Do you understand? People eat, sleep, digest football. So yes, we want to be entertained, but we also want to win. You just show the passion. So I think in that case, it's really, really different from the US.
In the USA, sports media heavily emphasizes individual athletes and their personal stories, crafting them into larger-than-life figures. Icons like LeBron James and Tom Brady dominate headlines, with coverage highlighting their achievements, challenges, and off-field narratives. This focus on star power mirrors the entertainment-driven ethos of American sports, where players are celebrated as cultural symbols as much as athletes. In Europe, the narrative shifts significantly towards the collective identity of teams. While standout players are acknowledged, the essence of sports reporting often centers around a club's history, its legacy of rivalries, and shared victories or struggles.
Yeah, that's actually
true. This
true.
team-oriented storytelling fosters a sense of communal pride, resonating deeply with the collective spirit that defines European sports culture. Despite their differences, sports fans in the USA and Europe share a common passion that transcends borders. Whether it's through chants, rituals, or creative displays, both cultures showcase the universal love for competition and camaraderie. Understanding these differences enriches our appreciation of how sports bring people together in unique and powerful ways. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of sports fandom, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content exploring the fascinating intersection of culture and sports.
Yeah, that was a very entertaining video and does actually explain a lot and shows the difference between Europe and US when it comes to sports. I made a video myself where I went to a football game and I filmed, I showed passion, I showed the people chanting, I showed how it was before and after the game. It's just amazing. You have to watch it after this one. This was a very interesting video. The person that did it actually did a good job with it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Peace out.